Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. So today we're going to talk about TikTok. I've seen it on my channel, advertising on my channels. I've seen it everywhere, right? They're doing some heavy marketing. Well, it's already run into trouble. And let me explain why. The group that considers themselves social justice warriors, who are in name only, they do not stand for any sort of justice whatsoever, and they're mostly leftist white Democrats, right? So they want to include a lot of the fringe groups, and so the fringe groups came out in force, and they thought that they could say whatever they felt like on the TikTok platform. And then the internet happened. What do I mean by the internet? I mean the people who will troll you and say negative things no matter what you're talking about. And when I say no matter what, there were people who then took the platform, which is supposedly musically plus the TikTok, TikTok or whatever that company is. I haven't looked at the actual corporate structure of it. TikTok allows people to literally freeform speak. So a lot of the people who thought they were social justice warriors thought that they could speak. And the internet happened, and so people criticized them, people made fun of them, and I mean, the people speaking were saying really heartfelt stuff. And now any experienced, wise internet user at the user level, I'm talking about not beginner level, not noob level, but the user level and above, user, advanced, master internet user, without actually being a professional, could have told them, this: do not pour out your heart on the internet, because you're going to be in a world of hurt. And that's what's happening. Now, what's crazy is then, so the people poured out their soul. I'm going to sneeze. People poured out their soul on the internet, and of course, the internet came about and just let them have it. All the way from being sort of like I'm pretending to ignore you, to all the way to making outright fun of the people. So now I kept talking about the numbers, and nobody listens to me. So the people in all of the fringe groups, like the people who believe that they're this, and the people who believe that they're this, and believe that they're that, and this and the other, and which is not the norm. What does norm mean? 51% of the population. So heterosexuality is the norm. It is the overwhelming norm to 99%. Regardless of what the people try and force you to look at, the heterosexual norm is 99%. Worldwide, actually. It's never been a big, huge thing, unless we're talking about Greece, where it was a part of their custom or their culture. Which is why Africans forbid them from entering Africa. Now, and that's true and verifiable. You could go read history if you want to look into that. Now, not only did they encounter the internet, but they also encountered people on TikTok who told them point blank, I'm not this way. None of my girlfriends are this way. None of my boyfriends are this way. So please stop shoving it. And we're talking about all the way down from kids to adults coming out and saying exactly why. Because it's their platform too. If the person wants to get on there and start talking about this is how I am and this is fantastic and blah blah blah, then there's people equally who can come out and say, hey, I don't believe in that crap, and you really should stop it, because none of us here believe that crap, right? Now, here's the deal. You've been completely sheltered from that from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, because YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook are promoting you people. They're promoting your lifestyle. They're promoting your mental illness. They're promoting it. So then all the people who would tell you that have been completely censored. So that when you come onto those platforms, you can say all that. When you go over to TikTok, TikTok, first of all, has not instituted any of that. And a lot of the stuff that TikTok gives you access to is actually problematic in itself. Talking about very sensitive stuff. They have recordings of just people talking, or comedy shows, or whatever that is very problematic, and so people are pantomiming or lip syncing to that, which I think is terrible. So they are not going to get rid of the people making fun of the people. And then bullying has now been redefined to such a degree that there are people coming out and says, stop bullying these people. That's not bullying. Stop it. This redefinition of stuff, it has gotten out of hand. If I say something and somebody else says, no, I don't agree with that, that is not bullying. Stop saying that. Bullying is beating somebody and doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Physically. There has to be a physical aspect to it. Talking to somebody is not bullying, especially talking to somebody online where you can click it off. Click it off. And there was a video that came viral, a black guy, a 2-second video, and all he said, this is how you get rid of bullying. And he closed his laptop and walked away. The video went viral. Why did the video go viral? From all of the other people who don't agree with this, the new definition of bullying, that somebody saying something on Facebook is bullying. That is not bullying. This is how you're creating this sort of babyfying culture, this babyfying society. You are going to literally end up with people who are completely incapable of adult and mature emotions. And this is the reaction you're getting on TikTok. Because you have this small minority of people who are saying, oh, I'm a furry. And then you have all of these other people going, throwing up or punching at their cell phones, or jumping on their cell phones, or literally taking out belts and smacking their cell phones. I watched about 10 hours of TikTok. Let me tell you how much that is. TikTok lasts for 3 to 6 seconds, depending on what the person wants to do, right? So that's a lot of TikTok. I actually fell asleep watching it, and then I had weird dreams, of course. And what's even funnier is, there's a lot of sexy girl type of stuff. So the girl who thinks she's pretty and blah, blah, and still they get bullied also. And that means that people don't care. You think you're cute? Not on the internet. It's the internet. And so you're going to have people on TikToks tell you exactly what they've... And this goes for women and men. When you have it open and free, the women, the normal women, the women who care about men, and the women who don't want to put up with this mantra of this is what a woman should feel, or this is what a woman should say, those women are now speaking out too. They're like, no, I don't like girls. No, a girl shouldn't do this. No, they're saying no on there. Now, of course, you're going to have, somebody's going to come along and they're going to go, I'm going to sue you, TikTok. I'm gonna do this to you, TikTok. You're promoting this, TikTok. Because, of course, they're going to say that TikTok is the one doing it. When, of course, that's ridiculous, because TikTok isn't doing anything. It's individual people all over the United States who are doing this, who are saying, hey, stop it. We have a free voice here. Now, could TikTok be the revolution for back to being family friendly, or not family friendly, well, family friendly, but the idea of family friendly, as promoted by internet trolls and internet people and real people and honest people and people with free speech, actually able to speak freely. Now, do not flag my video and say that I said anything. Don't flag my video and say Shakaama said he believes blah blah blah, because I don't believe anything. I don't care about anything. I'm here to get views. So, to that end, make sure you watch the whole video twice. Oh, it went over 10 minutes. I thought it was gonna be 2 minutes. I thought I'd spoken for 2 minutes. Anyway, try and watch the whole video. Yeah, and I don't care. Remember, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just reporting stuff. I'm just reporting stuff. You want to stick household objects up your various orifices? More power to you. Shakaama does not care. And yes, I'm wearing this hat intentionally. What do you call it? Unironically. I'm proving a point. Huh? And of course, everybody says, "Oh, it's cringe! It's cringe!" Talking about TikTok. "Oh, it's cringe! It's cringe!" No, they're being honest. Of course, some of them are being ironic, meaning that the person is pouring out their heart in one panel, and the other person is making fun of them in the other panel, which is not bullying. Stop saying that, because saying that something is bullying takes the power out of the first person. Bullying is a case where somebody with overwhelming physical power picks on somebody who is incapable of responding. And that goes for your wife too. Women are just as strong as men as far as the internet is concerned. They can click a button just as much as you can click a button. So please give it a rest. Oh, stop picking on my wife. Stop bullying my wife. No, your wife can turn off the internet just as much as she can shut the computer down. She can turn her phone off just as much as you can. She can switch the page just as much. It's not bullying. You're making excuses for people who don't need excuses. And you need to tell the person, don't come to me saying people are bullying you. Nobody's bullying you. Nobody's coming, knocking on your door, busting open your front door and beating you up daily. Tell your wife, grow a pair and turn off the phone. How about that? That's what you need to do. You need to tell your kid that too. Grow a pair and turn off the Facebook. You shouldn't be on the Facebook anyway. You should be studying. That's how you handle that. That's how you promote somebody having the power in themselves. There you go. There's my uplifting speech to everybody, and I do mean everybody. Stop saying that takes the power away from the person saying that somebody else is bullying them when they're not. Because you have now redefined bullying. Just like California, I just read that the California governor redefined the woman stuff. Redefined it so that anybody could be brought into court because some woman accused them or something. Because the governor of the state redefined it. Completely took it out of the meaning of what the society actually believes in and redefined it, because California is California, right? And the governor doesn't have the temerity to stand up to these women lobbyists and say, that is not the definition of it, so stop it. You're trying to open it up so that anybody, teachers, crosswalk people who hold up the signs to tell the cars to stop. You're expanding the definition to beyond reason. Bullying has been expanded to beyond reason. Don't do that. Stop doing that. We need a good society, and people need to be able to stand up for themselves, and you need to give them the tools to do that instead of taking it away by saying somebody's bullying them when they're not. And there's one where the girl is saying, now here's the problem though, because of the stuff that's available on TikTok that I said is problematic, I'll give you an example. There's a speech where the person says, "Oh, I can't eat that. I'm anorexic." Right? Well, then you have all of these people put a reply to it, and it's a reply video. So you have video of about 10 people all eating chocolate, all eating chicken. Of course, making me hungry because I'm too lazy to actually cook. Uh, I'm drinking lime water today, so I think I'm doing good. And I made tuna. I put after I was stopped being lazy. I actually chopped a diced white onion, paprika, uh, pink Himalayan sea salt, cracked black pepper, olive oil based mayonnaise instead of the soy stuff. So I get rid of these. Oh, I don't have them anymore. Well, I thought I did. I used to. And American yellow mustard, tart yellow mustard, and and a dash of cayenne. I believe cayenne is supposed to be really fantastic for your heart, but people, uh, it is very strong taste to it. Also, not just that it's hot, but it has a strong taste to it. So if you don't want a thing that actually tastes like it, you put just a dash. So you still get the capsicum in it. There you go. All right, I'm full of fantastic, uplifting information. Thank y'all for watching, and keep TikTok First Amendment freedom of speech free. There we go.